What God cannot do. I thank God for giving me my first professional football contract. It all started in 2023. I left Nigeria for Russia to chase my football career. So June 2024, last year, I was invited to a Premier League team in the Russian league. 2 days after, the coach who brought me was sacked. I had to leave the club. And also, like 2 months later, I got another invitation from a team in Belarus. I went to Belarus and I had a 2 weeks trial. And on the second day, they said, okay, they'll sign the player. Trying to get all the documents I need to get from Nigeria, from the NFF and everywhere. The time, delay and everything. On the day I was supposed to sign, I went to the office of the club and they said I couldn't sign, that the transfer was closed and foreign players cannot sign again. So I had to leave Belarus. I went back in Russia. So I waited again. I was training. I was with my agent. I waited till November, which I went to another club from the league in Russia too, one of the biggest teams in Russia. I went there. The second day when I got to the club, I got the call. I lost my mom. I even had some games to play for also a trial, but I couldn't because of the pain and everything. So leaving the club, I went again back to my agent in Russia. So in December, I got a call from Moldova in the Premier League. I had a trial there also. I went. It was supposed to be a 3 weeks trial, and then we started the trial. 2 weeks into the trial, they called my agent that they liked the player and everything was good, and I was supposed to sign after the 3 trial matches the next week. And the Friday before the next week that I was supposed to sign, I got injured. I couldn't sign. And then I was still in the camp. Another club from the Moldovan Premier League also came to pick me from their camp. They said they want the boy, they heard about the boy, so they took me and they flew me to Turkey for the preseason. We were in Turkey for preseason. Also, the first club called that if I can heal fast, that maybe they will come and watch me again in Turkey if they can still sign. So my first game in Turkey, a lot of agents and scouts were there. The club they said if I play the game and I play good without the injury, I would secure the contract. On the game, after the first half, I started feeling the same pain again. It came back, so I couldn't sign. So they said the president, he said he wasn't going to sign an injured player, and I had to come back to Nigeria. So coming back to Nigeria after a year and a half, it was like a shame for me, but I just kept pushing and pushing. And I remember something, that my prayer life was from 100 down to 10%. It went down. I wasn't praying.